Welcome to the Explainer. Look, let's be honest. The App Store is a complete jungle, right? So today, we're going to cut through all of that noise and spotlight 10 apps that are genuine, real-deal game changers for your daily life.
I mean, just think about it for a second. There are over 10 million apps out there. 10 million. The odds of you just stumbling onto something that's actually useful, it feels impossible. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack made of other needles.
So how in the world do you find those hidden gems? You know, the apps that don't just clutter up your home screen, but actually give you back some time or help you focus, or maybe just make your day a little bit better.
Well, we've done the heavy lifting for you. We put together a list of 10 absolute must-haves. And trust me, you are definitely going to want to stick around for number 10. It's a big one.
All right, let's dive in. Here's the plan. We're going to start by hacking your daily routine. Then we'll boost your productivity, unlock your phone's hidden superpowers, build up your digital safety net, and we'll finish with an app that, let's just say YouTube is not a huge fan of.
First up, let's tackle those little things. You know, the small but constant frustrations that just kind of drive you crazy over time. These apps are built to solve exactly those kinds of everyday annoyances.
Okay, be honest. Is your morning routine just hitting the snooze button over and over? Do you set like 5 different alarms just hoping one of them will work? If that sounds like you, then this first app is going to be your new best friend.
The idea behind this app, QR Alarm, is so simple but so brilliant. It literally forces you to get out of bed. See, you create a QR code, print it out, and stick it somewhere far away from your bed, like in the kitchen. To turn the alarm off, you have to physically get up, walk over there, and scan the code. No more snoozing. It's kind of evil, but it works.
Next up, we've got an app that is a massive upgrade to a tool you use all the time. It's called Weather on the Way, and it's basically what would happen if your map app and your weather app had a super smart baby. It doesn't just show you the weather right now, it shows you the weather you're going to run into at every single point on your trip, based on when you're actually going to be there. It's like having a crystal ball for your commute.
And oh man, for anyone who loves to cook, Delays is an absolute lifesaver. You know those super fast recipe videos on TikTok or Instagram? Instead of frantically pausing and rewinding with flour all over your hands, you just share the video to Delays, and like magic, it turns it into a clean, organized, proper recipe card with ingredients and instructions. It's amazing. All right, let's shift gears. Now we're going to talk about how to reclaim some of your time and actually sharpen your focus, which is pretty hard to do in this world full of distractions.
Kicking off this category is an app called Blip. You can finally stop emailing files to yourself or messing with clunky cloud uploads. With Blip, you can just instantly send anything, photos, documents, even huge video files, from your phone to your laptop or to a friend's phone halfway across the world. It is completely seamless.
Okay, now this is a really fascinating way to deal with distractions. How do you stop yourself from just mindlessly opening social media when you're supposed to be working? Well, what if you had a little virtual pet that was counting on you to stay focused?
And here's how it works. The app is called Focus Friends, and it basically turns concentration into a game. You set a timer, and as long as you stay in the app, your cute little bean character knits a pair of socks. But the second you switch over to Instagram or something else, the socks get ruined. It's such a simple, low-stakes consequence, but it's weirdly effective at keeping you on track.
Okay, moving on. The apps in this next section, they don't just help you do things better. They give your phone brand new superpowers, abilities you probably didn't even think were possible.
So just imagine for a second that you could tell your phone a complex command, like this, not just one action, but a whole sequence of them.
And it just does it. That's what Panda Automate does. It turns your regular smartphone into a true super smartphone, one that can understand and carry out these complex multi-step voice commands across different apps. This is a huge leap for voice control.
Now, for the more tech-savvy folks out there, there's Toolkit Tiles. This lets you add a whole bunch of really handy tools like a bubble level, a coin flip, a dice roller, right into your phone's quick settings panel for instant access. But here's the catch. It's not on the Play Store. You have to do a more advanced installation called sideloading. So it's not for everybody, but if you know what you're doing, the payoff is huge.
In this day and age, our digital security is everything. And this next app, well, it's evolved from just a simple tool into a whole comprehensive safety net for your online life. So a lot of you have probably heard of Surfshark as a VPN, but it is so much more than that now. It's really an all-in-one security suite. So yeah, you get the VPN,
But you also get an antivirus, it'll alert you if your data shows up in a leak, and it has this awesome feature called Alternative ID that creates a fake identity for you to sign up for things, plus its own private search tool. It's the whole shebang.
And finally, the one you've been waiting for. The app that fundamentally changes your experience on the single biggest video platform in the entire world.
But before we get to the solution, let's just quickly remember the problem, right? The endless ads. The fact you can't just listen to a video with your screen off, and the one that drives everyone crazy, the removal of the public dislike button.
The answer, my friends, is YouTube Vanced. It's a modified version of the regular YouTube app that just fixes everything. It completely blocks all ads. It lets you play videos in the background, and yes, it brings back the dislike count. It is literally all the best parts of YouTube Premium for free.
Now there is a major catch here, and you have to pay attention to this. As you can see from these steps, this is not a simple download. Getting Vanced installed is a pretty complicated multi-step process that's really only for advanced users. You're dealing with manager apps and patching files. It's incredibly powerful, but it is definitely not for the faint of heart.
So, there you have it. From an app that literally forces you out of bed to one that completely hacks YouTube, these apps really show the power of clever software. It kind of makes you think, doesn't it? With all this technology in our pockets, what's that one daily frustration that you wish the next great app would just solve?